Well, hello. Yes, I'm taking advantage of part of the lights being out. But I wanted to show you. I have so many little blooms in here. And I made some changes. Here's some more. That aren't exactly the most beautiful changes in the world. Where's the other little fella? Oh yeah, here he is. So what I did was I readjusted the light again, and then I brought the other one down lower. Now this isn't exactly, well, pretty, but it'll fill in time. But this is a netting, and I had just have it held on by hooks and things, and it basically supports the weight because a lot of my stuff was breaking off as it was coming back down. And here I've cleaned up a great deal of it, but I still have some shoots. Now I'm going to try and clone when I have a really good stem to clone with, because it has done very well when it's been taken care of properly. But I'm really excited about my tomatoes, and even the ones that kind of look like they're dead, it's because they're already forming little tomatoes underneath. Now, of course, you know my fire stick is doing well. I did soak my pineapple top, and as you can see there, if you can, I have a little bit of new growth coming up the middle. It's still rooting. And my canna, well, I'm waiting to see if it's getting a bloom or not. And, you know, my Stella plant is doing very well. And I soaked all of my clay pots. And I don't know if I can adjust this light for a second. Not really. Anyway, my aloe vera is really healthy and really happy. Now I'm going to move some of these things that don't need quite as much light as I have here. Here's my jalapeno. And what's exciting about the jalapeno, it's hard for me to see, is that I have some. And I did let them go. I think this one has one on it too. It's really hard to see for me in this light. But they're taking off and doing well, and I cannot wait to make my peppers and eggs and potatoes with my jalapenos. Now I was wondering about my habanero, and I'm trying to maneuver through all of these lights. I do have an idea about putting strip lighting around, but I thought, oh no, they're falling apart again. But if I can see if I can zoom in, which is hard to do, you'll see that I do indeed have, can you see it? Little peppers on there growing. So that's exciting because I've been waiting a long time for this one. So Frick and Frack are doing well, and I never named this habanero. Another lighting away. But it's supposed to be a black habanero, purple. It should be really interesting. And Herbert is really happy with the extra light. He's already got some new growth coming on himself as well. And then take you over to the sago palm, which of course is still flourishing like you would not believe. And I went ahead and, well, I moved this little fellow over here because I noticed a little bit of little flies. But I have my little onions in here I'm trying to grow. Not all that patriotic. But I went ahead and put my bell pepper seed in here. I got some at the store, and I'm just waiting to see if I have any that come up. I try to get all of the things that I actually cook with. And Teresa, she has quit blooming, but she's doing well, and I soaked her as well because she's in a clay pot. Now check this out. This, it's really hard to see, I'm sorry. Now that is an impatient in the middle I rescued from outside, but those are all my cayennes coming up. Now I'm sorry about my seed giveaway. I did give some away, but I also found the need to use them. So I used them all. So I'll have a seed giveaway when it's time again for it. And of course I don't want to forget my little air ferns. And like I told you, I just give them a little spritz from time to time. They don't need to have any kind of soil or anything. As a matter of fact, I might glue them onto something. But they're continuing to doing well instead of being thrown in the garbage. So let me show you the rest. And I worked really hard to make this look really nice. And then I looked at the netting. And I went, oh well, because it's going to hold all of this weight as it comes down. So let me show you the rest. And hold on just one sec. Now this is my Christmas cactus. And Fred, well, Fred's gonna have to go in the dark for a while because they actually need to have some darkness in order to bloom. And if I want it to bloom for me around Thanksgiving or Christmas, I'm gonna have to put them in the dark. I went ahead and filled a lot of my stuff with my Miracle-Gro. I do soak my clay pots so that it's easier. Here's my jungle flower vine. It's easier for me just to, when it's time, stick it in there and let it slowly feed itself. That's all of the updates that I have right now. I'm probably going to move the pineapple over here and some of the things that don't require all the sun that the other one does. But that's my update. I'm sorry it's taken me so long, but I was really contemplating what to do about those tomatoes. So hopefully the next time I come to you, I'll have actually red tomatoes. That's all I have for you today. You have a good evening, and I will as well. Bye.
This could be good for me. Lately I was feeling like I need a purse.